Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome to another bonus episode of Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Last time we left off we went through episode 7. I kind of forgot the puzzle already because that was yesterday's thing, but actually I think it was a bomb puzzle thing. Okay, regardless, going on to episode 8, Tavern Tale, The Tale of a Certain Rainy Night. It's not funny this time. Okay? It's not funny, but then I just go ahead and make a little chuckle. One puzzle means one more step on the path to puzzle mastery. Well, I hope you have some comfy shoes ready, because at this rate you're going to be walking that path forever. The fiercer the adversary, the better, I assure you. That is why. Duel! No matter how foolishly difficult this infernal more chalices may be, it will be solved by the hand of bottom. Yeah, that was pretty crappy to solve. Thank God for Dragon to help me out for that one. You sure about that? It looks to me like the hand of Barnum could use a hand of its own right about now, Zacky boy. Tell me, Rogue. Wait, Rouge. No. Crap. I don't really always get that mixed up, Rouge and Rogue. I think it's Rouge, though. I think U goes... Okay, never mind. How many chalices have I broken since starting this puzzle 3 nights ago? Let's just say, if you take any longer, I'll be having to serve my customers juice out of their own hats. Well, I should make my way back. It seems the storm outside has subsided. A stormy night like this really brings back memories, doesn't it, Zach? Like the time you first set foot into this very tavern. It was a dark and stormy night, just like this one. Indeed. It was. Huh. I remember you walked through that door soggier than a rat in a river. I got sick of an accent with her. Ooh, whoops. Well, open the door! Hurry! Hold your horses, I'm coming. Tavern's closed, you know. You're lucky I'm even opening the door in the storm. Aren't you Zacharias Barnum? Please, I require your aid for just a moment. Well, well, what aid could the Captain of the Knights need from a lowly tavern owner like me? If you think for a second I'm going to sell out whatever bandit you're after, then you got another thing coming. Please, they're after us. I ask but for a moment's shelter. After you? Surely you have heard a word of the recent witch sighting at the farm on the outskirts of town, have you not? Who hasn't? Word is that witch did quite a number on the farm's chickens and crops. I heard you guys tried to put up a fence to keep them out. A lot of good that did, huh? There are no traces of footprints at the scene. It was surely a witch's handiwork. So, shouldn't you be out there hunting down a supposed witch? That is correct. And so, tonight I finally managed to capture the culprit. You caught the culprit? Yes. This fiend right here. What the... I give you our witch. The beast cannot be more than a year old. My. He's certainly the tiniest criminal I have ever seen. Quite. Every day this beast has been getting itself into trouble. Honestly, no one would ever suspected this pup could be the one behind those missing chickens. By the way, I've got to ask, what's up with that helmet? So I was about to ask that too. I'm like, okay, so it's already kind of making it seem like this is how he first met with Constantine. It's like, why is he already in armor? I put it on him a short while ago. It's just a toy helmet I just happen to have lying around. Convenient? Let me see if I'm barking up the right tree here. This little guy here would hide in the bushes and attack any passing dogs or kids? Indeed. Okay, but there were a lot of chickens and crops that went missing from that farm. Why on earth would this little guy go and take so many? If he was planning on eating them, you'd think one chicken would be more than enough for him. Yes, the beast is still a mere whelp. Every battle is, for him, a terrifying battle of life or death. Until now, the source of disappearing chickens was a mystery. However, tonight our little friend here made a grave error. What kind of error? There was a group of townspeople patrolling a crime scene during a storm tonight. They were under the assumption that the culprit was a witch. Something tells me the pup's little trick didn't go as planned. Yet, he went through with his trick and ended up biting off more than he could chew, so to speak. The townspeople were hungry for a culprit to capture and chase after the mutt. He was thus forced to escape into the forest. He managed to lose them in the forest, with the exception of one. And let me guess, that one was one Zacharias Barnum, right? He truly put forth a valiant effort. Quite clever to beat for the beast that he is. The little guy must have been scared stiff, with all that armor cladding around after him. I think he agrees. I chased through the forest, before finally... He grew tired and stopped to rest in a clearing deep within the forest. It was the beast's home. So he ended up smack dab in the middle of the enemy territory. Sounds like an impasse if I ever saw one. So, what then? The chase was over. Why didn't you just hand the pup over to the townsfolk? That was not an option. And why is that? It was because of what I saw there deep within the recesses of that forest. I saw the chickens the beast had taken. His prey was left in a large pile, and yet there was no hint that he had actually eaten any of them. What do you mean? Curled up among this mountain of chickens lay a much larger dog. It was readily apparent that the beast was already dead. Well, I'm a little sad now. Huh. This little one here nestled itself against the larger beast, yet there was no response. I could but gaze upon this whelp in silent admiration for his efforts. I distinctly remember the larger one's appearance. It had a scar above its left eye, a tail that looked as if it was singed by the legendary fire itself, and black and white colored fur. Oh, it's the one that scared him before. I knew that beast. You did? We had met once before, in town, not a few days prior. I was at the head of the Storyteller's Parade. That's when, suddenly, a large dog jumped in front of me. It had been chasing the chickens at the farm nearby when it shot forth from the alley. I was caught completely off guard. The horse instantly reeled back in panic, but sadly I was unable to calm it. I failed to keep hold of the reins. There was naught I could do, and so I was thrust from my horse. Oh, I get it now. That must have been the famous Barnum's Wild Ride incident everyone loves talking about. Heard you were dragged all over town. Don't seem any worse for wear, though. You're definitely now the stuff of legends. Unfortunately, the dog that ran into the prey was much more worse for wear. In the chaos I followed, the beast was caught under my horse, trampled and kicked aside. Oh god. Somehow it managed to drag itself upright, and then limped its way back to the alley and disappeared. Unbelievable. So you mean... Indeed, the dead dog in the forest was the very same dog from the parade. There's no mistake. The beast was mortally wounded at that parade. Alright, so what about the pup? It's only an assumption, but perhaps this little one is the beast's offspring. This special episode, like, really bothers me now with this story. Since that day, This little one, despite his small stature and fear, would face prey much bigger than himself. When his strength failed him and he could no longer move, he would escape into this forest. All this for the sake of his mother. Day after day, never once realizing his mother had long since uttered her last breath. Oh god, game, don't do this to me now. If only I had not— oh, dang it, I apologize. I thought I didn't press that up, but something like not fall and blah blah blah. Okay. How could I call myself Captain of the Knights when I was the one who robbed this little one of his mother? Man, Barnum, it's not your fault. I think this little one was there to witness what I did to his mother. He must be quite aware of my actions that day. What do you mean? While he may still be young, and his stature small, this dog's a true knight to the highest caliber. He protects that which needs protecting, and will ready his fangs at but a moment's notice for many a just cause, including Phoenix trying to pet him. That is why I could not simply hand this most valiant knight over to the townsfolk. As we speak, they are braving the storm in search for him. However, they would likely give up before too long. I ask you, please keep this little one safe here. I beg of you. What exactly do you plan on doing with the pup? This brave little knight stood valiantly in the face of insurmountable odds, all for the sake of protecting one close to him. As such, I'll first assign him a most noble name befitting one of such valor. Then, I will personally see to it that he is welcome to the Knights of the Inquisition. From where I'm standing, it really doesn't look like this little guy's all too thrilled with you and your plans. It would appear so, but... oh, he's gonna bite him! Ah! That was not really... didn't really put all my effort into that one, excuse me. No doubt about it. He doesn't like you one bit. That's what little guys like this do. They bite. Twas my hair. Oh, come on now. You're not even bleeding, you big baby. Big baby. The big bad knight captain, bitten by a cute little pup, like some kind of chew toy. Not the most manly of stories. Nonsense. It was an honor to be chewed by such an admirable creature. Even a fast talker, ever the fast talker, eh, Mr. Knight Captain? Look, give me a minute and I'll get you patched up in no time. Until then, how about you keep yourself entertained with this little puzzle I came up with? I swear, if it's another chalice one, I'm screwed. Mouse Mayhem 2 should be child's play for a knight like you, Mr. Knight Captain. Mouse Mayhem? Oh crap, which one is that? Oh, shoot. So this one we gotta tilt the tables, we wanna align, we wanna get the mice on the X's, we don't want them to touch the cheese. So. Okay, well, I can't go left, first off. I can probably go right. Well, actually, let's see if I go down. Okay. I thought I almost had it, then I realized I had to get the mouse up there. Oh wait, I think I just did it. Oh yes, I did. Oh.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
Okay then.
Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
That was how do I? What's the word I want to use here? Unpurposefully easy, I guess. I just wasn't thinking about it. I'm like, okay, like I got that mice into the X's. How about trying to get the other one? And I guess I just made a good first move. Alright. I thought for sure there were going to be another Chalice's puzzle, and I was going to be screwed over. I see. My, how fascinating. No doubt this puzzle was originally created quite a while ago. Is that correct? So Top Hat! Indeed. And a good evening to you, Mr. Bottom. Were you here this whole time? Not at all. I just arrived right now to get a cup of water. But it does seem I've managed to arrive just in time to hear an old story. Anyway, where's the rest of your motley crew gone? Really? Ah, yes. Mr. Wright and the others appear to be sound asleep upstairs. They were all enjoying being together again after so long. They must have been tired themselves out quite a bit. Oh, alright. Well, glad to hear they're doing fine. By the way, Mr. Bottom, what is it? Perhaps you could tell me how you obtained that scar I see above your left eyebrow. I received this quite some time ago. A most formidable knight gave me this old wound. Wow, I didn't even notice it was on him in that little flashback there. I gotta check that out now. This was not by his sword, but rather his small fangs that he gave me this injury. Hey, Mr. Fancy Hat. Yes, Miss Rouge? That little story you just heard. Do me a favor and keep it under that hat of yours, okay? Why, of course, Miss Rouge. However, there is but one condition. And that is... if you would do me the honor of allowing me to take on the puzzle that left Mr. Bottom stumped for 3 days. I speak of more chalices! Well. Looks like we got ourselves another challenger. Oh, thank God. I thought I was like, I don't want to do it again. Okay. Well. That was a pretty interesting special episode. Sad. It's a sad one like that. I don't like seeing anything where the animal dies, a kid dies, stuff like that. Like, especially like in movies and TV shows, like it's like, oh, some guy dies, or you know, a person dies. Oh, okay, the dog is killed, or like the pet is killed. Mother, no! I hate that. It's like, God, I like it. Oh man, it's rough. Well, regardless, so that was that, and it seems we got 4 more special episodes to go. So next time we'll go into episode 9. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'll see you guys later.